Hello Taurus, welcome back to the Illuminator. I am so happy to be back. I have never been so excited for the He Said, She Said spread. I think we all need that spread right now, right? For April. So let's see what is going on with my dear Taurus. Thank you all for your likes and your comments. I do appreciate them and I read all of them. All right, so just have to, let's see. We got, Ten of Swords with the Empress card. So some of you may have had a very difficult ending in some type of a relationship. It could have been with your mother. Perhaps there was some arguments that you are trying to take care of. All right, I do see that you are coming on top of it. For some of you, you may have been struggling a lot within your mental state, trying to get out of your head or stop the worrying that is going on right now. And focus a lot on self-love and self-care. Now I do want to give a golden tip that I tried out this weekend, and it really helped me to get out of a lot of negative energy or to release negative energy, and I just want to give that tip to all of you. I did a face steaming with Camilla, jasmine and eucalyptus, and it was really good because all three of them are releasing negative energy and are restoring faith or hope and optimism and a lot of positive energy from the sun. So try it out because it really uplifted my energy the moment my face was in, like, facing the water and getting that steam. It was really a change in the wind. Like, I really felt a negative energy just getting out of me, and I have been feeling good ever since. So I just want to give that out there if you are dealing with that type of energy. I also see that we've just gone out of Pisces energy and we are entering in Aries, and I feel like, you know, Pisces has been definitely the indicator of the suspension, the suspended time that we had within our home. We still have, but it's really you know, taking care of yourself, taking care of your mental state, deepening your spirituality, but also going with the flow of things, you know, resting a lot, not pushing a lot of things. And now we're in the Aries season. It's time to take more action on a daily life or take more responsibility and try to put things in a practical plan so that we can have a future outcome for ourselves. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for a lot of you. I hope you guys have felt that energy shift as well going into Aries. So let's see what we got for your He Said, She Said spread. Let's see what are the messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This will be for you and whomever you're dealing with, all right? Four of Pentacles, holding back. This is a very Taurisian energy, all right? Not allowing things to grow because you're too much. You're holding back too much, you know, that does not give you anything to grow if you keep everything to yourself. I feel like a lot of you have this protective mechanism to hold back. Some of you may have been walking away from a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio, or a lot of you are forcing yourself to almost walk away even though you have a lot of deep feelings for an individual. So I feel like you are trying to hold back because you don't want to be codependent. All right, that's the reason that you, you know, hold on tight to your own emotions, and you're trying to release that because you may have a fear of feeling codependent to someone's love, and that's why you keep yourself on a distance now. Yeah, I do see you trying to take a lot of distance, emotional distance, but no matter where you go, I feel like you still have so much love for this individual that you're just trying to deal with your own emotional state right now. But it comes with a toll, is what I'm seeing here. It comes with a toll. And this might also be you watching someone holding back and walking away because you are still very much in love with them and you're just watching them leave in some type of way or watching them taking their distance. But you do keep your cool and you do keep your peace here, all right? Like your emotions are very grounded. Like it does not trigger you, even though the person that you're dealing with is taking a step back and they're not engaging with you and they're detaching. You're still not letting those emotions take a toll on you. That's what I'm seeing. What is their past energy, please, for the person that Taurus is dealing with? All right. Yeah, you're dealing... Oh, okay. So you're dealing with someone that had heavy triggers, and I had this in the Aries video as well. So you might be dealing with an Aries. There might have been a lot of triggers, a lot of things that may have been triggering this individual, all right? And I feel like they're trying to take their distance to heal that part of them, because we all have that Five of Swords part. We all have that competitive nature, or that, you know, trying to hurt one another in any type of way. I mean, that's just the duality of a human being. You cannot only be light, because there is a yin and yang, right? Like there is, in every good person there is something dark, and in any dark person there is something good. So I feel like your person is definitely aware of that, or is trying to get aware of that nature that they have within themselves, and they're trying to hold back in order to heal that. Sometimes we don't really understand it. It really needs some clarity, enlightenment, or light bulb to really understand the actions that you're doing. But your person is almost there, is what I'm getting. I was also almost there with my words, but your person is almost there. Like, but it makes them very sad to see themselves behave or say things that they regret. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, like I said, this is that light bulb, right? This is the Ace of Wands actually, but this is the light bulb, but it is in a reverse, so it is a bit stagnated, or it's a bit halted in the energy, because they're not open for that optimism right now. All right, like they still in the blocked energy. Some of them may be having some addiction issues as well, as what I'm seeing here. But this is someone that has been definitely been through a deep depression here. All right, and maybe still are, or maybe the things that are going on right now is more and more triggering them to go inwards to heal what hurts their heart, that makes them speak things out in existence that they can't turn back again. We're going deep here. Let's see, what is the current energy for Taurus? Six of Cups. Yeah, but you still have a lot of good feelings for this individual. Like I said, I really do believe that when I was dealing with this part, it is you that saw someone walk away and hold back, all right? Or perhaps you both did that intuitively, knowing that that's the best thing to do right now. But even though out of sight, not out of heart, like, what was the saying again? Sorry, I'm just hearing the Dutch one and I just could not get to the English one. But out of sight or not, I don't know. Oh gosh, please help me out. Help me out with the saying. Yes. So yeah, just recapturing the whole reading. Yeah, with the Six of Cups, you're still thinking of them in a good daylight, like you understand them. That's the Six of Cups. That is that understanding between two people, that connection where you don't have to tell it and you just know it, you know, like you just know it. What is going on with me? I'm having like weird stuff going on with me. So yeah, your sixth sense is understanding, and also understanding with this Knight of Cups in the reverse that your person may not be in a state to come towards you, that there is a lack of romance that you both still need to revive within one another. But it could be sometimes very hard to keep the pace of love or romance going on, especially during these times. And it does take a lot of hard work. Yeah, Nine of Wands in the reverse. For some of you, you are on the edge of letting go because you feel a bit burned out. You're kind of like in a state of like, well, they can stay in my heart and I have a good place for them there. But any other than that, I'm not going to exhaust my energy. Like that's your, that's how you feel about the situation. Like I feel like there is high surrendering of energy coming from you, Taurus, as in like, you know, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. There is nothing that we can do to change the situation right now. It is in our destiny, whatever is going to happen. And that itself gives you a lot of peace as well. Like, you don't have to chase things, you don't have to take action on things, and it gives you the time to heal from a lot of things from the past. But do not give up on things that are important for you, all right? Do not give up on things that that really make your heart ponder, you know? Like, just try to keep the energy and your emotions still on a loving note. But let's see. What is their energy? What is their energy? Yeah, Four of Pentacles. I told you that was their energy holding back, taking some steps back, not revealing all their emotions, trying to distance themselves. Seven of Wands reversed, the World, and the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, like I said, that epiphany, that Ace of Swords, that is going to come through to them. But it may have taken some time before they get the signal, you know what I mean? But with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, this person needs to keep all their energy right now for themselves, because they don't have the energy to fight for things, or the energy to make their point come across. Like, they are in a very how do I say this? Like, why am I lost in words? I don't know. Now I need to know the word. Just hold on. Hold on. Pause the video. No, it's gone. I'm sorry. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Anyhow, yeah, they're just turning very much inward, and they're trying to overcome their own struggles. They're trying to, you know, complete their own cycle that they have been going through. And this has been a very tough cycle. This is Saturn, this is the world. This was not an easy road. So what makes me feel, when I look at these cards, it feels like someone that had been postponing a lot of healing, has been for a long period of time in depression or not feeling that great. So when, you know, the world starts to have a tower moment, it just all starts to crumble down, and they're going more and more inward, all right, to close the past cycles out in their life. This has been definitely a very intensive week for a lot of people to purge out, and it hasn't, you know, purging out is never that easy, and we never know what is going on and if it's going to stay like that forever, until we really take both our hands and start to do the work and be like, you know what, I am going to be stronger, I am going to overcome this, and I will do whatever it takes to uplift my energy. And that's what your person, and perhaps you even, are both going through right now. With this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, there is, you know, even though that they will close out the past cycle, with this Nine of Pentacles, there is this form of not feeling quite sure about themselves, not feeling good about themselves, self-criticism, all right, you know, diminishing their own self-esteem in some kind of way, and they need a lot of confidence, like they need to boost their own confidence level. But that takes time, especially if you're coming out of a depression. You need to find things to improve within your life, to feel good about what you're doing, and it could be small little things, you know, but it takes time. Love takes time. That's a great lesson that I'm seeing coming through. Then what comes from your energy, like love takes time, and that's why you have the Six of Cups. All right, a lot of people are having the Six of Cups, so definitely a lot of people are having people navigating towards them. What is the blockage for Taurus? Ooh, yeah, that's the Hangman, you know, in the reverse. What's the blockage? Could be dealing with a Pisces. Oof. Ten of Swords and the Six of Cups. I feel a very disappointed energy here. Like a never mind kind of energy. All right. There is a Ten of Swords with the Six of Wands, both also in the reverse. So I feel like you're tired of not seeing the breakthroughs that you've been hoping for. You're tired of not seeing things turn around, and it only, for your feeling, it gets worse. Like, it got mentally worse. It got, you know, when it comes to achievements, you have this setback, you have this fallback, and that could make you feel pessimistic sometimes. All right, but don't, like I said in the beginning, this Pisces season was a period of actually hanging in that tree. All right, just hanging in there, to just sit still, surrender, and think, just go inwards, and having that time out, having that suspension time, having that time of contemplation, and not doing anything to achieve that success or to achieve your biggest desires at the moment, is actually restoring or replenishing your energy, which is actually going to awaken you for something much greater to take action on. You know what I mean? Not every time out in this life or in your life is it's a setback. It's sometimes what is necessary to replenish your energy, to just rest without the obligations, and then see what is going to come after it. All right, so this is a pessimistic energy that you need to work on now, because it's just delayed. The revolution is delayed, and I feel like, you know, we all are waiting for that revolution on a bigger scale, but yeah, it's just a little bit delayed. What is their blockage for Taurus? Wow, the Wheel of Fortune with the Page of Wands. So many reverse cards today for the other side. We do have also the World card here and the Eight of Wands. I feel like there are still a lot of things that both of you need to talk about, to have a decent closure on. You know, talk on distance, online communicating is necessary definitely right now. Both of you need to expand communication in order to come to some type of a solution. All right, that's what I'm seeing, but it might be somehow blocked right now or stagnated is what I'm seeing here. But here we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Wands. So this person, again, with that wheel in the reverse, is feeling like, you know, destiny just hit it right now, and now it's never going to happen. Like, now things are more out of order or chaotic. So what's the point in even what's the point in keeping the communication going anyhow? So the outside influences that are against the circumstances right now and against the situations right now is causing this person to block their own destiny as well. It's blocking their own way of communicating to get out of their own internal energy as well. You get what I mean? And that's just the root of not healing from the things properly in the past. You know, perhaps not apologizing for the miscommunication or the mind games that have been played. And with the Sun in the reverse, this is a dragged out depression that has been the root of the issue. Let's see, what's the intention? And I don't feel like this is a very, very negative reading, so don't get it wrong. I think this is just what both of you need to go through in order to reach that turnaround, to turn that page, all right? You got the Page of Pentacles reversed with the Chariot. So for you, But see, I do still get that you're having this pessimism, all right? Like, you have this pessimism that it will not get off the ground. Like the commitment will not get off the ground. It will not be as committed. It will not give you abundance right now. It will not cause for or give you the growth right now. And I feel like deep down inside in your soul, because this is your chariot, this is the soul, you already know which path to go. You already know what you need to do to get where you want to be. That you do have all that it takes. All right, so it's just a matter of mindset at this point, or a matter of just releasing that grief. Because with this Five of Cups, I mean, this is on a collective level a lot of grief that we are going through. So this is just the thing that you need to release right now. This is the sadness, this is the grief, this is the disappointment that is holding you actually back on your own path and moving forward. So, but this is something that we all need to go through. So, for others of you, I do definitely feel like you are ready to explore a new era of your life. You're ready to explore things that will bring you more fulfillment at this point. Six of Cups in the reverse. They don't want to repeat the past. They don't want Okay, this person may have had a rough time walking away from some type of an injustice that happened in their childhood or in their past. All right, and there is a lot of trigger points for them, and they do want to walk away from anything that has been out of balance, but it has not been very easy for them. So you could have been dealing with someone that was quite judgmental or had some ego issues regarding to whatever has happened in the past, or a disloyalty that has happened in the past may have been continuously triggering them in behaving out of integrity in some kind of way, but they're definitely ready to walk away. Also, I do feel like if there has been some type of a connection that they had from the past, this is them walking away and divorcing. Like this is a divorce card is what I feel. Like this is definitely someone that is trying to walk away from someone that has served their purpose in their life. Let's see. What's the outside influence for Taurus? King of Swords. Someone wants to talk to you. Someone wants to have a decent conversation with you. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I feel like this person may have had a lot of obligations in their life, a lot of burdens, but I feel like they are ready to cut through that because it's mentally draining them. Something has been mentally draining this individual, and I feel like this person has been taking on a lot of other people's energy or responsibilities, and because of that they may have not always I feel like they have not always been authentic towards you or been truthful about how heavy their situation is. And I feel like this time that they are going to speak up about it and relieve that energy, like release that energy by speaking some kind of truth out. You know what I mean? Like maybe it ain't that big, but you know, when someone is holding it inside for too long, it is going to mentally drain them. And sometimes it's good to just talk with people, to just listen to what someone has to say. That will make that person go through some kind of a relief process, and that's what this person is going to go through. Yeah, and Four of Wands, see, you know, they're gonna come to a position where they feel much more comfortable. All right, with this Four of Wands, they're gonna be so much more stable in their energy and be more optimistic because they're going to release this burden that they have been hoarding and not have been cutting out, and now they are going to cut that out and feel such a relief and freedom. And look at that, independence with the Knight of Pentacles, refinement. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is being you know, being independent from a lot of burdens that are not yours to carry. You know, this is taking care of your own business and not minding in any other person's business, you know. Whew. What is their outside influence? Two of Cups. Haven't seen that Two of Cups in a while. Oh gosh. Ace of Wands reverse, Eight of Swords reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Lover's card. So yeah, I do feel that this is your energy, you know, slowly but surely, you know, step by step getting out of that energy, because this is you for them, all right? With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you're not feeling to spark up that fire right now. Like, you lack that energy, you lack that passion right now, and you couldn't care less at this point, because you are drained yourself as well. So you don't have that not the optimism, but not the energy to brighten up someone's day at this point. You know what I mean? Like, in that kind of sense. And with the Eight of Swords in the reverse, you're slowly but surely understanding that that's your own restriction in your head. Like, oh, I don't want to be happy right now. I don't want to be, you know, lighting up someone's energy right now. Like, that could just be normal. Like, we all go through that. So don't feel offended by that energy. You just don't feel like, you know, doing things the way that you always have done things. With the Five of Cups, you come to the realization, like, okay, but that just makes me actually more sad to keep on staying stuck in that sad energy, and, you know, dwelling in all that coulda, shoulda, woulda kind of energy. And because of you going through that remorse and this grief that we already talked about, you come to the Lovers and you're like, you know what? This is all negative energy, and I'd rather be in the loving, positive, optimistic energy where I know that there is hope, than be like, no, there is no hope. Never mind. You know, it's a shift, but this is a process that you need to go through in order to heal and to grieve and then heal. You know, you cannot miss that step in the process, because if you do miss that step, you fall back very, very fast. And that's when you come to the Two of Cups. Like, look at that. Wow. And I told you that this is not a negative energy reading. It is just a natural process of what humans need to go through, definitely in this time of healing. Communication is key. Yeah, that's the Lover's card. This is Gemini. This is seeing the dark side of the situation, but also seeing the light side and communicating about both of them, all right? A win-win outcome is in the forecast for you. So, yeah, communicate about your feelings. Just tell the person as well, like, okay, I'm not feeling it right now. Like, I feel a bit down. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know? Just communicate where you're at, or like, okay, I need some time off right now. Like, that's okay to communicate. We don't always do that, but that's the way to save a relationship. Nourishment. Yeah, nourish yourself, nourish each other. Take care of your health, all right? Eat healthy. Don't try to binge eat just because we're all at home. Try to do your exercises, and there is a lot of nourishment that is going to come towards you. And you do even have a new beginning here, a very abundant beginning. So, like I said, like here, just said abundant beginning. So, like I said earlier on, it's just the way that you're gonna perceive the situation right now, all right? Like, change your attitude, change your perception, and you will see that once you both communicate, which I see because you get the King of Swords here and the Lover's card, which are all about communication as well, and making a final decision on love, it is going to turn out into a very good partnership. So, my dear Taurus, I'm thanking you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. I am going to continue this reading on Vimeo as usual, so you can find the link in the description box below this video, and we'll see how you both feel about each other. And I'm just going to pull a lot of additional cards for you. So, thank you so much, and see you guys soon. Bye.